Hello, this is just a quick message to outline a couple of details about Semester 2 of the January Start International Foundation Year, which begins on the 27th of April. I hope that you've all managed to get some rest since the end of last semester. 2 weeks is quite a short break, of course, but time does seem to go slowly during lockdown, and Easter certainly seems like more than 2 weeks ago to me. If you still have any work outstanding from semester 1, I will contact you individually. If you're not able to start afresh in semester 2 with a chance of passing the programme and progressing to a degree in September, you'll still have the opportunity to interrupt and start again in the next academic year. There are also some options for taking resit exams in August, though these would delay your ability to start a degree program. So it may be that if you haven't completed work from semester 1, then interruption and starting again next year is still the best option. Now, as you know, your second semester will be delivered online, completely delivered online. So I want to explain how we'll be doing that and a little bit about what we expect from you. As I speak, we have students in multiple time zones spanning 11 and a half hours. But with two of you still trying to make arrangements to leave London, that range may soon increase to 14 hours. Obviously, this has implications for timetabling, but with no classrooms and fewer contact hours online, we also have flexibility in how we schedule synchronous or live teaching sessions. For each of your subject modules, you should expect one contact hour per week, typically an online seminar, in addition to around 2 hours of teaching material that teachers will upload to QM Plus on a weekly basis. So that would include recorded lectures or lecture slides with audio added. You also have reading and self-study exercises to complete each week, depending on your modules. We have, as I've said, we have some flexibility in our timetable, but we'll be teaching no more than 2 modules on any specific day to avoid clashes. Statistics for economics will be on Monday mornings. History and marketing modules will both be on Tuesday afternoon, early afternoon, about 2 o'clock. Politics will be on Wednesdays with a morning session and an afternoon session. So those of you who are further ahead than British summertime would be in the morning group, and those of you further to the west of the UK can expect to be in the afternoon session. Management will be taught on Thursday afternoons, macroeconomics on Friday mornings, and literature on Friday afternoons. The independent study project module, which replaces ELSS in semester 2, varies in terms of contact time from week to week, but teaching will take place on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We are adjusting groups slightly so that group 1 can be taught in the mornings with Margot, and group 2 with Andy will be in the afternoons. And the grouping means that nobody will be forced to study particularly antisocial hours. You don't need to be attending a class at 5 or 6 in the morning, or at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. The number of weekly contact hours will vary for the ISP module, as I said. In week 1, for example, it will total 3 hours. From week 2 onwards, you'll have quite long one-to-one tutorials each week. And in some weeks, you may not have any live group sessions. If you want to be successful in semester 2, you should expect to spend 8 to 9 hours per week on each module. This will cover all reading and seminar preparations, and it will also include all assignment writing and test preparation. That might sound like a lot of time, but it's no more than 36 hours per week. So if you give yourself a schedule equivalent to 9 to 12 in each morning and 1 to 5:30 each afternoon, you will have every evening and weekend free to do whatever you want to do. That's the theory anyway. If you manage your time and daily routines, you manage the foundation program. Please speak to tutors if you need any help in establishing productive routines, and share advice with one another. By the end of this semester, we need to be confident that you can handle your undergraduate studies independently. If you participate fully, follow instructions, and respond positively to feedback, you will be successful. But always remember that success on this course is down to what you put in. Whatever you do, please don't allow yourself to use our current situation and online delivery as an excuse for not doing your best. It's very human to make excuses for yourself. I do it all the time. It's also very natural to react defensively to any negative feedback you receive, which you may receive for semester one work. In education, being open minded, being reflective, and being positive can all go a long way. Um, there's a good chance that many UK universities will be teaching the first semester of the next academic year online. So, developing your skills as an online learner now will put you ahead of your peers in September who are not experiencing what you're experiencing now. Schools, for example, in the UK are just closed and A levels have been cancelled. So, your peers will be largely students who have not been in a classroom since March and don't have any experience of online study. What you achieve this semester from studying online will stay with you for a long time. In the first 8 weeks of semester one, I felt that a strong sense of community was developing among our group. It's of huge importance to us all, I think, to try to maintain our relationships as a community. To this end, I'll be running weekly activities, either through WhatsApp or through live online sessions, which have similar aims to personal development sessions. That is, to broaden your horizons through cultural and educational enrichment, to develop your transferable skills, and to strengthen your social connections to one another. We'll start this with a 1 hour session on Monday, the 27th of April at 2 p.m. British Summer Time. I'll be running the session on Microsoft Teams and I've already sent you all an invitation. I look forward to seeing you all there. It'll be a good chance to catch up and also to test the technology that we'll all be reliant on over the next 12 weeks. Finally, a quick reminder about communication. If you have a general question, please ask via the WhatsApp group. Subject-specific issues should typically be raised via QM Plus forums set up for that purpose. And anything personal or specific only to yourself should come to me via email. If I receive an inquiry by email that's general, I'll respond to it via WhatsApp instead. You can expect faster responses via WhatsApp than via email. So I wish you the very best of luck with the second half of your foundation program, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.